Aging is inevitable, and we consider it a blessing. But no one talks about the silent dangers that come along with it, like the risk of blood clots. When we hit 70, our bodies begin to slow down in ways we don't always notice right away. And sometimes it's these subtle changes that put us at risk for things like deep vein thrombosis or even a stroke. Blood clots may not seem like an issue for those of us just getting older, but the truth is, those clots can creep up on us. Now, what if I told you there's a way to reduce the risk of clots naturally? No need for invasive treatments or constant worry. Yes, you heard me correctly. In today's video, we're going to uncover the simple, powerful tips that can help you promote healthy blood flow and melt those clots away. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll see just how much control you really have over your vascular health. You've probably heard it said that getting older is inevitable, but that doesn't mean we have to let age control how we feel or how our bodies function. As we grow older, circulation often becomes sluggish. We sit more, move less, and the blood flow that once was efficient can become slow and stagnant. That's when clots begin to form. And while many people think this is simply a part of aging, the reality is that you can take steps to fight back. The risk of blood clots increases as we age, but it's not just about getting older. It's about the changes in our bodies that affect how our blood moves through us. That's where the secret lies. And while we can't completely reverse the process, we can dramatically reduce the risk of clots by making the right choices. One of the most surprising things you can do to melt blood clots and keep your circulation healthy is something that's completely natural. It doesn't involve harsh medications or expensive treatments. It involves lifestyle changes, simple habits that can make a huge difference in how your body processes and circulates blood. So what can you do to protect yourself? Let's dive into 7 powerful tips that are scientifically backed, easy to incorporate into your life, and will help you promote better blood flow and overall heart health. Stick around, because I'm about to share exactly what you can do to keep blood clots at bay and ensure you're living your healthiest, happiest life after 70. You won't want to miss this. 1. Stay active, the power of movement. We all know that staying active is important, but did you know that movement is one of the best ways to fight blood clots? As we get older, we often find ourselves sitting more, whether it's watching TV, working on a computer, or simply resting. And while we may feel more comfortable being sedentary, sitting for long periods can actually increase our risk of blood clots. The reason? Well, our bodies were made to move. When we move, the muscles in our legs help pump blood back up to the heart, which encourages circulation. When we're not moving, blood tends to pool in the lower extremities, increasing the chances of clots forming. But here's the catch. You don't need to run marathons to get the benefits. Walking is one of the simplest yet most effective exercises you can do. A brisk 20 to 30-minute walk every day can boost circulation, improve heart health, and keep your blood flowing freely. And it doesn't stop there. Stretching, yoga, and light resistance exercises are also great for keeping the blood moving. If you're finding it difficult to be consistent, try breaking your activity into shorter bursts. Take a walk around the block after meals, or simply stand up and stretch every hour. You'd be amazed at how small movements throughout the day can keep your blood flow in check and lower your risk of clots. The key is consistency. Even when you're not feeling up to a full workout, keep moving. Even small changes can have a big impact on your circulation and your overall health. 2. Hydration. Drink more water. Let's talk about something that sounds simple but is incredibly powerful when it comes to blood flow. Water. We all know that staying hydrated is important, but dehydration can actually thicken your blood, making it harder for your heart to pump and increasing your risk of clots. This is something many seniors don't realize. Dehydration is a silent contributor to poor circulation. When we're properly hydrated, our blood stays at an ideal consistency and our circulation stays healthy. But as we age, our sense of thirst naturally decreases, which can make it easy to forget to drink enough water. That's why it's even more important to stay intentional about hydration. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day, but keep in mind that you might need more if you're active, in a warm environment, or if you're experiencing health issues that cause fluid loss. A great way to make sure you're staying hydrated is to sip water regularly throughout the day. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Carry a water bottle with you or set reminders to drink every hour. And here's a fun tip. If plain water is starting to feel boring, try adding slices of citrus fruits like lemons, limes, or oranges to make it more refreshing. You can even add some herbs like mint for an extra burst of flavor. These little changes can make a big difference in how much water you drink and how hydrated you stay. 3. Eat foods that boost circulation. Here's a game changer for your health. What you eat can actually help reduce the risk of blood clots. The right foods can not only promote healthy circulation, but also help dissolve clots and improve overall heart health. So let's dive into some foods that will give your circulation a natural boost. First up, omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, have been shown to reduce inflammation in the body and improve blood flow. But if you're not a fan of fish, no worries. You can also find omega-3s in flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Then there's garlic. This little kitchen powerhouse doesn't just add flavor to your meals. It's also packed with allicin, a compound known to naturally thin the blood and promote better circulation. If you're not keen on eating raw garlic, no problem. You can incorporate it into your cooking or even try garlic supplements after speaking with your doctor. And let's not forget about leafy greens like spinach and kale, which are loaded with vitamin K, a nutrient that helps prevent clotting in the first place. You can also find great circulation-boosting benefits in foods like citrus fruits, berries, and beets. These foods are high in antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from damage and promote healthy blood flow. Make these foods a regular part of your diet, and you'll be giving your body the nutrients it needs to keep clots at bay while supporting healthy circulation. Trust me, your veins will thank you. Fourth leg, elevation. Take the pressure off. As we age, gravity becomes one of our greatest challenges, particularly when it comes to blood circulation. When we're younger, our bodies naturally manage to push blood through our veins with the help of gravity and muscle contractions. But as we get older, circulation tends to slow down, especially in our lower legs. Sitting or standing for long periods can put additional pressure on our veins, making it harder for blood to flow efficiently back up toward the heart. This is where leg elevation comes into play, a simple yet incredibly effective technique that can improve circulation and reduce the risk of blood clots. When you elevate your legs above the level of your heart, you help counteract gravity. This makes it easier for your blood to flow back toward your heart and reduces the chance of blood pooling in your veins. Normally, gravity pulls blood downward, especially when you're sitting or standing. But by raising your legs, you essentially retrain the blood to flow upward, improving circulation and relieving pressure on the veins in your lower legs. This simple action can significantly reduce the risk of clots forming, especially in the deep veins of your legs, known as deep vein thrombosis or DVT, which are particularly susceptible to clot formation. The good news is, leg elevation is easy and doesn't require fancy equipment or even a lot of time. Whenever you sit down to rest or take a break, simply prop your legs up on a pillow, cushion, or even a footstool so that your feet are higher than your heart. Aim to keep your legs elevated for 15 to 20 minutes. This short amount of time can have a big impact on improving circulation and reducing any swelling or discomfort you might experience from prolonged sitting or standing. If you're working at a desk or spending time sitting for long stretches, make sure to take breaks throughout the day. Stand up, stretch, and elevate your legs when you can. You could even keep a pillow or cushion under your desk for easy leg elevation during your workday. Every little break counts, and this method can be just as effective as standing or walking when you can't leave your desk. For those of us who spend a lot of time standing, whether it's cooking, shopping, or even during social gatherings, leg elevation is just as important. After standing for a while, take short breaks to sit down and elevate your legs. Even if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes, it can help alleviate the pressure on your veins and improve blood flow. The more frequently you elevate your legs, the more beneficial it will be to your overall circulation. Maintain a healthy weight. Maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about fitting into a smaller pair of pants or looking a certain way. It's about feeling your best, living with energy, and importantly, keeping your blood flowing smoothly. It's no secret that carrying extra weight can lead to various health problems. But did you know it can also play a critical role in your circulation and the likelihood of developing blood clots? When we gain weight, especially in the abdominal area, it places significant pressure on your veins and arteries. The more weight you carry, the harder your heart has to work to pump blood throughout your body. This added pressure makes it more difficult for blood to flow freely, particularly in the lower extremities, like the legs and feet. As blood flow becomes sluggish, the chances of clots forming increase. This is particularly dangerous for older adults, who are already at a higher risk for clotting. In addition to this, carrying extra weight can cause inflammation in the body, which leads to narrower blood vessels. This further impedes circulation, making it even harder for blood to reach all areas of the body and increases your risk of clot formation. So, weight management isn't just about looking good, it's about ensuring that your heart doesn't have to work overtime and that your circulatory system stays healthy. But here's the good news. Even small changes in weight can make a big difference when it comes to improving blood flow and reducing the risk of clots. You don't need to make extreme changes to start reaping the benefits. In fact, research shows that losing even 5 to 10% of your body weight can have a significant impact on circulation and overall health. Aside from improving circulation and reducing the risk of blood clots, maintaining a healthy weight brings numerous other benefits. You'll be lowering your risk of developing heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stroke, all conditions that can contribute to poor circulation and clot formation. When your weight is within a healthy range, your heart doesn't have to work as hard, and your blood vessels function more efficiently. This leads to healthier circulation and a reduced risk of clotting. Start small and stay consistent. Remember, you don't need drastic changes to make a difference. By focusing on a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and mindful portion control, you can achieve and maintain a weight that supports better circulation and ultimately healthier blood flow. In doing so, you'll be taking important steps to keep clots at bay and enjoy a healthier, more energetic life. 6. Quit smoking. We all know that smoking is harmful to our overall health, but did you know that it's particularly damaging to your circulation? When you smoke, you introduce harmful chemicals into your body that damage your blood vessels, making them narrower and less flexible. This reduces the ability of your arteries and veins to carry blood efficiently throughout your body. As a result, your circulation becomes impaired, making it harder for blood to reach your vital organs and tissues. But the damage doesn't stop there. Smoking also increases blood clotting by making your blood thicker. This means that the blood has a higher chance of forming clots, particularly in the veins of your legs. Blood clots are a serious risk factor for conditions like deep vein thrombosis, DVT, and pulmonary embolism, both of which can be life-threatening. By smoking, you're not just harming your blood vessels, but also increasing your risk of clots and other circulatory issues. The good news is that if you smoke, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your circulatory system. While it's no secret that quitting smoking can be difficult, the benefits are immediate and profound. Within just a few weeks of quitting, you'll notice improvements in your circulation. Your blood vessels will begin to repair, and the thickening of your blood will start to subside, reducing your chances of clot formation. It's never too late to quit. Whether you've been smoking for years or just recently started, the sooner you stop, the quicker your body will start to heal. There are plenty of resources to help you quit, including support groups, nicotine replacement therapies, and even prescription medications that can ease the process. Talk to your doctor to find the best approach that suits your needs and lifestyle. Quitting smoking not only improves circulation, but also reduces your risk of numerous other health issues, such as heart disease and lung cancer. Taking this step will help you protect your heart, reduce the risk of blood clots, and give your circulatory system the break it needs to function optimally. 7. Regular checkups. Stay ahead of the game. The final tip is one that can't be stressed enough. Regular checkups. As we age, staying on top of our health becomes even more crucial, and this includes monitoring our circulatory health. Many of the risk factors that contribute to blood clots and other cardiovascular issues don't show symptoms until they become more serious, which is why early detection is key. Regular visits to your doctor give you the opportunity to catch potential problems early, long before they escalate into something much more dangerous. During these checkups, it's essential to have some basic health markers checked: blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar. These measurements can provide valuable insights into the state of your cardiovascular health and circulation. For example, high blood pressure or elevated cholesterol levels can increase the risk of clots forming in your arteries or veins. Early detection of these issues means your doctor can take steps to help prevent complications, potentially saving you from much more severe conditions down the road. If you have a history of blood clots, surgical procedures, or other health conditions, it's particularly important to discuss them with your doctor. A history of clots, for instance, puts you at a higher risk for future clotting, and your healthcare provider will want to assess your current risk and recommend preventative treatments, such as blood thinners or compression stockings, if necessary. Even if you haven't had clots in the past, understanding your genetic predispositions or family history of cardiovascular disease can be useful in shaping a more personalized health strategy. The key takeaway here is that proactive health monitoring gives you the power to stay ahead of potential health issues. By taking the time to regularly check in with your doctor, you're taking control of your well-being. It's not just about reacting to problems when they arise, but about taking preventative action before things have the chance to get worse. So, make those appointments, stay ahead of the game, and ensure that your circulatory health is in check. Regular checkups may seem like a small commitment, but they're one of the most powerful tools you have for protecting yourself from blood clots and maintaining a healthy life as you age. Taking care of your circulation doesn't have to be difficult. By incorporating just a few of these natural, simple changes into your routine, you can significantly reduce the risk of blood clots and improve your heart health as you age. Movement, hydration, a healthy diet, and regular checkups all play an important role in keeping your blood flowing smoothly, and it's never too late to start. So take control of your health today. Start with one small change and gradually build from there. Your veins and your overall health will thank you. Thanks for watching, and if you found these tips helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more health advice and tips. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.